All right, Taylor Ham, 24/7 Sports here at the Dallas Nike opening, visiting with Eastern Hills linebacker Byron Hobbs. Just got done testing. Give us some of your testing numbers, height and weight, and then if you can kind of spit off some of your testing numbers, that'd be great.
Yeah, so as of right now, I'm 6'3", and I'm 205, 6'3", 205. My 40, I ran kind of slow. It was a 4.73. My shuttle was a 4.3. My powerball toss was a 37.4. And my vert was a 35.3.
Now your recruitment's starting to heat up a little bit, man. Run through the offers that you do have on the table already.
Right now I have University of Texas, Arkansas, Ole Miss. I might just went blank. TCU, man, SMU, UNT.
You don't have to run through them all. Any other schools that you feel like are close to offering that you've been in contact with here recently?
Texas A&M and LSU.
Awesome. What's going on with the Aggies, man? I know, just talking to some people down there that you're on their radar. Who are you talking to? What's your communication like with those guys?
All the coaches. Yes, sir. I talked to Miles Garrett. He said he wanted me to come up there and play for the Aggies.
So you talked to Miles Garrett?
Yes, sir.
When did you do that?
We talked last week.
On the phone? Who reached out to who?
I reached out to him to see how he liked A&M from his freshman to senior year.
Awesome. What did he have to say?
He said A&M was a real good school. He said they think I like it and fit in.
Well, have you watched much of the combine and you kind of maybe started to envision yourself maybe there one day?
Yes, sir. Well, I just got done basketball season. Basketball ended yesterday, so I am strictly football at this point.
What's your schedule like maybe potentially getting out to College Station and visit?
Anytime I can, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Go to all the practices, especially the spring game.
What schools are maybe a few are standing out to you early on? I know it's still early in recruitment, still kind of evaluating, but any few that you kind of stood out to so far?
This is not how I feel about any schools, but right now it's TCU, LSU is standing out, Nebraska, Ole Miss, and Texas. Oklahoma and Oklahoma State also.
What visits have you taken so far?
I'm taking Oklahoma State, University of Texas, SMU, and TCU.
Any one of those visits, just an experience or two, or just a communication with the coaches, interaction with those guys that really stood out to you about any one of those visits?
Texas stood out. Texas was a big time that stood out. Oklahoma State, that was my first offer, so they definitely stood out. Coach Spencer, and then Oklahoma stood out also.
What did you think about Coach Herman, your first impression of him, and just kind of how they had the setup here at Texas?
Texas, us, they're definitely trying to rebuild Texas, so it's a big thing. I want to be part of a college that's going to rebuild. I don't want a college that's already built up.
What is important to you when you're looking for a school, when you're evaluating some options? What does the school have to have to get good?
Coaches that I know are going to stay there, honesty, good program, a program that doesn't get in trouble, like in the news or anything.
And any specific conference? I mean, as a linebacker, some guys, maybe they stick with the SEC or it's not a big deal. Maybe some local programs. What's kind of your specific conference of choice if you have one?
Wherever God decides to put me.
There you go. Well, I appreciate the time, Byron.
Yes, sir.